you guys can use the mic.
Oh, great. Hello. Oh, okay.
Clara took them all.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I stole them.
I'll just keep one chair in mind.
Yeah. The most English thing I've seen one of my guests do. In between his set and now, he went and got himself a tea.
Yeah. They're going to charge me $5 for it. I was like, no, you're not. $5 for a tea. And then that's the price. But boys, find a way to not charge me that price. But then $2. Thank you.
I think this is along the lead, so this is along the lead.
There you go.
Alright.
Shall I take a chair on, Steve?
You can do what you will. Everyone else has a chair. I mean, there's a chair here. I'm not going to sit in it, but it's here.
Give it this sweet on it.
There is something on it. It could be me.
This looks like a shambles now, doesn't it?
It looks a little bit like shambles, but also
We know what we're doing.
the
It's
chairs are going down in order of, like, there's 3 chairs, then 2 chairs, then 1 chair. And our biggest guest is the 1 chair, which I guess makes the most sense because
Fibonacci chairs.
I like how you got a little bit disgusted at your own reference.
Who do you think you are?
Like he's coming in bringing the tea and the clever. So, the way this second half of the show works, it's real simple, it's real quick. I've got a couple of questions based on news that's happened quite recently. My guests here are going to try their best to answer those questions. Each of them is going to pick one audience member to play for, and that person, assuming that they win, that person might win some free tickets to one of their shows. So, does anyone have someone they'd like to play for? Is there a particularly good audience member? Someone good? Someone terrible?
I don't mean to pick holes in the format, but if we're giving away the free tickets for our show, surely we're incentivized for the person not to win.
I mean, Clara's show's free anyway.
You'll win!
So it's a bit of a trick.
Alright.
Anyone? You can pick someone, just point to
Because they're so far away.
Yeah, right. I would have brought them closer, but there's no more chairs. Unless they want to bring their own chairs closer.
I feel like they're closer in spirit now.
I want to know who the couple is right at the very back. Right?
Yeah.
And also,
It was a bold choice, going right up back.
every single person in this room, including the rest of the audience, is thinking, who do you think you are? Up in your thrones at the back. I'm gonna play for them, right? I'm gonna hope I get the question wrong.
Sweet, yeah.
They learn their lesson about arrogance.
I would like to dibsy this terrific moustache here.
Oh yeah, that's a fair choice. Fair choice.
I'm gonna play for everyone that's not those people.
Sweet. You guys are in with a chance.
Yes.
Alright. So let's get into it. I've got a couple of questions here. So, China has reportedly developed a new app. Does anyone know what the function of the app is?
There's obviously more than one answer.
No, they've got like a specific, like the Chinese government has developed an app.
Yeah, but obviously the Chinese government is developing loads of apps, aren't they?
No,
You want
there's
to take a
one
stab
app.
at it? You want to take a stab, seeing as there's so many answers?
Yeah, sure, and I'll get it right. Something to do with financial services. Probably right, isn't it?
You're actually not far off.
Thank you!
So far, you're doing alright. Anyone else want to take a stab?
Is there anything to do with sex robots?
No, it's not sex robot.
That's the only thing you know.
That's the only news that you keep up on.
That's all I've got.
Because they're going to put you out of business.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Is the answer communism?
The answer is always communism.
That's what I thought. I win!
No, so I'm going to give it to Ollie because he's pretty close. It's to tell people whether they're walking within 500 meters of someone who's in debt,
Ooh.
so that they can report them. So that they can report them, because if they're in debt and you suspect that they can afford to pay off their debt based on their purchases that they're making, then you can report them using that app.
I specifically want the opposite. I want to be alerted when I'm around someone who's in great amounts of credit.
Anyone who's paying for Tinder Plus.
Yes.
I did find out the other day on Grindr, which is not an app that I use, but a lot of my friends do, that you can only block 10 people a day, and then you have to pay more if you want to block more people. Which just goes to show what a bin fire that app is. My God! A premium license gets you to block more people. You can say no to more
But
people.
also more than 10. 10
More than
is a really
10.
small amount of people to block in it seems like a large amount of people to block in a day.
Yeah, but have you seen that app?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, it can get real messy in there. So to only be able to block 10 people is they've seen the opportunity. I guess they're
Yeah.
smart business. Does everyone want to take a guess at the name of the app? It's real easy.
Is it in Chinese?
Well, I mean, yeah, the translation.
So no, so again, the translation's going to have some degree of artistic license, isn't it?
Here you go for it.
Is it called Snitches Get Riches?
No, it's too clever for the Chinese government. It's the most boring name. No, it's more boring than that.
I heard debt fart.
Is that the alert that the app makes when someone in debt walks past?
Because you walk past, it's just like.
Come on, tell us.
It's called the Map of Deadbeat Debtors.
The map of debt.
Deadbeat debtors. Yes, that's
That's obviously someone being creative with the translations.
Well, I have to assume so, but because the government's incentive is to sort of get people to dob everyone in, so I guess they want to create that sort of ACA level of current affair level of like hatred. They're like, oh, deadbeat debtors are taking your money, that sort of thing. So I can see how a government that is that sort of enforcing on its people would create an app with that name.
It sounds like a Harry Potter thing.
Harry Potter and the
Like
Deadbeat. The map of the Deadbeat Debtors.
Deadbeat
Is that anything
debtors.
like the other map it's called? What's it called? The Marauders map?
Marauders map.
So, what would you have to say to access the map of the Deadbeat Debtors? It's like, I solemnly swear I have no money. Or, what is it? Or I solemnly swear I'm not hiding from the government or something like that? I don't know.
But it does appear that China is looking to make their entire society cashless. Right? So every single transaction I want goes through their WeChat.
Yeah.
No matter it's like a 1 cent purchase. And I find it really fun because whenever I tour, I try to use my credit card because it's better for security and you can track the purchase.
Sure.
But I do think I'm kind of addicted to kind of the use, the feel of money, right? I think it is just like an addiction. Because every time I walk past an ATM, I keep getting cash withdrawals.
That was a long walk.
Wow.
So I was missing joke.
Some of us are just trying to run an illegal cash-only business. People are trying to fucking stop me.
That's why I put you two in together. I knew there would be a clash. Alright, so you may have heard this one. North Korea's National Clothing Research Center has developed a new style of clothing. Do you know what's so special about the style of clothing? Hang on, I got people on stage who
No, fucking no.
We don't know shit here.
What did you say? Go on. There's colours.
Is that a new style of clothing for you?
Maybe there's a reason you're on stage. There's colours. Wow.
That was very mean.
You were on my team and that was a good answer.
Only means it was
Almost
true.
everyone's on your team, Clark.
There's colours. North Korea does have colours, right?
Yeah, they got them in their flag.
Yeah. There's red all over the streets for the bloodshed. There's colours everywhere.
Have they got good pockets for women?
No, they're not that considerate of their sisters.
I don't care then.
Have they only just gotten tinsel? Remember that fabric?
Tinsel.
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 Hello, 1997.
What is tinsel? Can you explain that?
It's denim, but soft.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, we all had that with like a fluoro hot tuna shirt. Do we remember that? Yes, what a great time in our lives.
I'm going to give you the answer. So it's made to be edible in the event of an emergency, which is the entire state of North Korea. It's the state of emergency.
You get it on day one, you go, can I now eat it? I've been hungry for the last 2 decades.
So supposedly it's made from artificial flannel fabrics composed of trace elements of such high-grade protein, amino acids, fruit juice, magnesium, iron, and calcium.
I call bullshit. I reckon they're out of food.
And it could, well, this is what they say.
That's just what they're saying.
Well, this is what they say.
They're taking
The
our
official-
Oxfam connections, sending those clothes up and just saying, it's edible.
Yeah. But they say in the official write-up that it's in the event of, like, to avoid starvation, in the event that food has run out, which is most of North Korea.
But they already stopped.
Some kind of preemptive method might be.
Yeah, something like 20 years ago probably would be good, and something that wasn't just make clothing edible.
It does seem a bit redundant. If they're worried about like generating food, then rather than doing some new research and turning clothes into food, why not turn food into food?
Well, they're going to grow it. And to help with that, this is a solid segue.
Puts Harvey meaning it to grow up hair, doesn't it?
So,
yeah, keep applauding them.
So they obviously have an ongoing food crisis there, and there's been a suggestion made that citizens would hand over 220 pounds of what every day to help with the food crisis.
Flesh.
Not far off.
Oh, God.
Is it belly button lint?
No, because they can eat that. That's apparently now they can eat that.
Is it earwax?
It's something the human body produces.
Hair.
Oh, is it poo?
It is poo. It is poo, yeah. How much? 220 pounds, which I think is more than a human produces in maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, where are you storing that?
Festival diet.
Do you have a refrigeration system for this? I would hope
I'm
that.
not sure where they're storing it. Supposedly it's going to be useful in manure.
I thought you couldn't use it.
Yeah, I didn't think you could either, but apparently they found a way.
Good job, North Korea, I guess.
Yeah, winter getaway, anyone?
Alright, let's go on to something a little more upbeat.
Yeah, I think everyone got sad.
Yeah. So esports are really popular now. Yeah, right?
Alright, well, that's we're all on board with that?
Yeah.
Esports
This is the premise we're going with. And the latest game to join pro leagues of esports. Does anyone have to take a guess at what that might be?
Super Smash Brothers.
I think that would already be in there.
Oh, would it?
I don't imagine it would. It's a fighting game.
I don't know anything about most sports.
Is it lemmings?
No, it's not.
I don't know what you're looking at me for.
Because you haven't said it.
Correct. Sometimes it's better to not say anything at all if you've got anything smart to say. In
Wow.
this particular instance,
Then why does this whole podcast exist?
because a white man got bored.
Solid answer.
Isn't esports?
They're video games, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Types of video
I
games.
don't think they are.
Well, in case anyone does it, there might be some people who don't know.
But aren't the popular ones the ones which make a model of like normal real sports anyway?
Yeah, usually, but this one's a bit sort of left of field. It's becoming it's farming simulator.
Oh,
Farming simulator has become the latest esport, and there's a prize pool. So they got a farming simulator league. Anyone take a guess at the prize pool for it? It's in euros.
500,000 euros.
Too high too.
Oh, okay. I thought too much of fun.
You appended that 1,000 at the last minute, didn't you? You didn't know where that 500 was going to
Yeah,
go.
she was
No, I
reading me,
wasn't sure.
She's like, I don't know if anyone knows about the horse that could count. That was people would read at maths equations and it would count like one. And basically they found out that the reason that the horse could actually do maths was it was reading the body language of the people. So once it reached the right number, usually the body language would be like, oh, good work, so it would stop counting. So that's what Clara was doing to me. She was reading me.
Yes, but I was wrong. So a horse is smarter than me. Good job.
What's the answer?
250,000 euros. You were like, it wasn't a bad guess.
Oh, I could halve it. I was half right.
Hey, I didn't know what esports was until last year. My show at Melbourne Fringe was on directly after a duo called Game Boys, who were very funny, and they do a show called The Wide World of Esports.
Yeah.
But every time I saw it written down, I just read The Wide World of Escorts, and I was like, why aren't we doing a double header? We could do some cross promo here, guys. That's how I learnt what esports were.
Alright, we're going to wrap this up with one more question.
How many different points, by the way?
You're winning.
I'm winning.
You're the only one who's answered, I think, correctly.
That's annoying.
John McAfee, the creator of McAfee Virus, and
No, the McAfee antivirus.
there it is, sorry, McAfee Virus.
If you'd invented both, though, that would be smart.
I know, well that's
Yeah.
kind of what he did though, isn't it? Isn't that the rumours?
Well, there's a lot of rumours about him.
Matt's like, can I just answer the fucking question?
No, he's announced that he's doing what in 2020?
Running for president?
Yes.
Oh.
Running for president, yeah. There's this man, I don't know if you've heard. So he's a bit of a wild card. He's currently in seclusion. He's like hiding because he owes a lot of money to the government, and he plans on doing his 2020 run via So, you know how Edward Snowden sort of has to travel around and do talks via Skype and like with one of those little iPads that has his face on it? That is his plan. He's going to hire people to sort of take an iPad of his face into debates, and he'll just be on the iPad answering questions. He also promised to eat his own dick if the price of Bitcoin didn't reach 100 million by 2020.
What?
He's really invested in Bitcoin.
Is he also going to do that on the iPad as well?
I would have to imagine so. That's how he's going to get elected.
Switch it off at that point. That's where we draw the line.
That's at least you can turn it off at that point.
I know that the president of Starbucks has also decided that he's running for president.
Yeah.
What's he promising? Free coffee? That's it. Excuse me, I want to see him eat a goddamn appendage. That's what I want in a president. Oh God.
This is all we've got now. This is appendage eating. At that point, I think we're going to call it an end to the show, and our winner is Mr. Ollie Horn.
Oh,
Give him a hand.
This was the happiest day of my life.
Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging around, even though you're all the way out the back out there.
Can I give a discount code?
Yeah, we'll have a chat to them after the show. So.
I'll do it now. Who wants tickets to this show? Use the word chicken.
There you go.
Get money off.
There you go. Even if you didn't win, you still won. Word chicken to get code here. Go see all my guests. You're all doing the last 2 nights.
Yeah, tonight, tomorrow. Please come.
Tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow my show's a little bit different. It's an exhibition of all the shows that have happened, including Sharknado the musical, Barney's Lost Passages the beginning, or What is the End, the never-ending story that keeps ending. That was one that we did. Penguin Butler, that was a very bad show. Oh, so very bad. But that'll be Sunday, running from 2 o'clock. The tours of the museum are just a gold coin donation, and all the money goes to Fringeworld, which is the service that helps displaced people within Perth.
Oh, there you go. That's nice. Go check out. How long does that run for? Because you said it starts at 2.
It starts at 2 and goes till probably 10 p.m, so I'll be there all day.
Oh.
Do you have to stay for the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm the guide.
Jesus.
I'm committed to my journey in life. My parents are really proud. They live in Albany, but they won't come.
Hey guys, give it up one more time for all our guests. Thank you so much.